Hi, Leo. How are you? This is Michelle from the Guided Intuitive. We're going to jump in and do a read for the second half of July. All right. So let's go ahead and get this out. We're going to see what wants to come up. I'm going to start with the activation cards first. We started with this at the beginning of the month, too. So do check out your first half of the month as it pertains to that, and then also now, and see how they actually play out for you here, especially with the same deck here. So let's jump into this and see what wants to come out. This is going to be love. And of course, love always starts with you. So we're going to start with you first, and then we'll jump over to that other person, find out the dynamics, where you both are at, and what's kind of the crux of the situation, and so forth. All right. All right, guys, let's jump into this. What is happening for Leo the second half of July? What does Leo need to know most? What wants to come out here? Okay. Ooh, my gosh. You know what? This is interesting because you got two cards that came out. I'm going to take them. And oh, you're going to love this. Okay, so this is, we got prosperity and we got tantric journey. And you know what that is, right? Okay, we'll get into this in a second. So this is about, some sort of prosperity. This is about a celebration of abundance and riches, that is coming into your world. Now, this could be as it pertains to love, as well. But whatever's brought you to my channel, there is a lot of prosperity that is surrounding you right now. So beautiful, Leo. This is really exciting. Now, it might have to do with your tantric journey, okay? And what is coming out here is, this is really about the masculine and then the feminine, right? So you've got the upwards triangle and then the upside down triangle. It represents the masculine, and the feminine is upside down. And the beautiful thing about this is that this is about your sensual experiences on how that can awaken you, right? And whether it's just, you or you with someone else, right? And there is an awakening that, that this is talking about. So this is really beautiful energy, and this is about reaching some sort of wholeness or reaching some sort of completion through your sensual experiences, right? Alone or with someone else is what's coming out. Now, it's a 42 card that reduces to a 6, and 6s are about growth. Now, careful, it's also a pregnant number too, so be careful for those of you out there that are wanting or can, kind of hit that point. Just note that. But this prosperity is a 36 card, which reduces to a 9, which is coming to fruition. So if you haven't yet experienced this, this is coming through. Now, this could be prosperity in terms of your love life, prosperity becoming in union with you and experiencing some sort of wholeness that really awakens you and changes you like never before. So this is really beautiful energy, okay? So it is all about that, right? So it is about, you are definitely a spiritual being within a physical body, right? And that's what this wants to remind you of. It really talks about the sacral chakra as well as communication and your place on earth, right? And that you're expanding and you're ever expanding, right? So that's what this talks about. So how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through your sensual experiences is what this talks about, okay? So let's go ahead and pull another card. I want to see how this plays within it. I'm going to pull another card here. This is going to be an oracle, and I want to see how this might play into this and what wants to come out for you here. Ooh, revelation. Nice. Okay. So this is about an opportunity. Is that I don't know if you are seeking some sort of answer in a relationship or in a situation, Leo, but what's coming out here is that you're going to get the revelation. It's almost as if this is an eye and it's going to be eye-opening, right? A revelation, right? And that's kind of what I see here a little bit. It's kind of like I see that within this card. But it is a revelation, and this is really to, if you're looking for some sort of answer, really focus on some sort of meditation and focus on your breath, right? And I think that's going to really help, and pay attention to how you feel within the heart. And the answer is going to surface, but not from the outside in, from the inside out. All right. So this is what this card wants to remind you of. Okay. The current circumstances that you might be at right now, Leo, and it's understandable that you could be going through a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of stress of the sort. But this is saying is that, it's human nature to want to make sense of everything within the head. But what this really talks about here is that don't waste your energy trying to figure this out within the head, okay? Because you're not gonna get that revelation that way, okay? So with that being said, this is saying is that you will probably even become a little bit more confused if you do so, okay? So what this wants to do is to let you focus within and just know that everything is going to unfold in the perfect timing, okay? Trust this, okay? Really trust this, okay? All is going to fall in place, and what this talks about is that it's going to take place within the next 2 months, all right? So if you are concerned about a relationship or situation, just note that that revelation will come to fruition, and you're going to know exactly what that looks like, okay? So that's what I get here. So beautiful, beautiful energy. So I'm going to put this aside, and let's go ahead and focus on your read, and let's take a look at what wants to come out and where Leo is at in the present moment, okay? Very nice, guys. Very, very nice. All right, let's take a look. I'm a Leo rising, so this is going to be exciting, guys. Really exciting, okay? Let's take a look at where you're at in the present moment. We've got the 7 of Cups, and then we've got the 8 of Swords. So what this talks about, the 7 of Cups is about having faith, right? And the 8 of Swords is about some sort of change within a situation. There's some sort of, this is Gemini, there's something in my eye, you guys. I'm sorry, but there's something. Okay, I can see clearly now. Revelation, right? It's coming through here, right? I'm getting little tidbits of it right now. But what this talks about, like, the 7 of Cups is, all about having faith in moving forward, right? Having faith in terms of your emotions and moving forward. I do get the 8 of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You've got water, and then you've got air energy. And the 8s are all about getting some sort of balance within a particular situation, okay? So it looks like that's kind of where you're at right now. I am going to pull some other cards to see what wants to come up here. But I'm just curious to see what else. Then we got the Emperor energy, Aries energy, which is about creating solid structure and a strong foundation. Whoever, you might be taking on this energy of developing structures within your life. Something to develop a strong foundation for yourself. If you're taking on that energy, that seems to be what's coming through here. So this is interesting. Or you might have someone that's around you that's very structured and that way. But this is saying is that you get the Fool card, which brings forth a brand new beginning. So there's some sort of brand new beginning where it's kind of like, you're kind of getting rid of the cares of the world and kind of starting all over, right? But developing that strong foundation when you get the Fool card. So there's some sort of new beginning. I do get the 6 of Cups. Now the 6s talk about, some sort of innocence and nostalgia. And this could be from the past, right? So it looks like you're having a new beginning moving forward as it pertains to love, and taking a moment to reflect on the past, not living in the past, but getting rid of, learning from those lessons and having a keen sense of perception. We've got the Queen of Swords here, and the Queen, she's very perceptive. So being very perceptive of the past, especially as you take steps forward and you move forward, right? So that's what's coming through here. Now you could be taking on this Queen of Swords energy. This is kind of what I see here. Let's take a look at the Love Oracle and see what wants to come out for you here. Let's take a look if anything at your present moment wants to come through. This is about making amends. So this could be about, having some sort of forgiveness with someone, reaching some sort of apology of some sort. And it's a makeover. And I think what you're doing right now is, I really think, Leo, is that you're going through a period where you're really changed. You've been changed, okay? You got the Fool card, you got that Revelation card at the beginning, you got coming into wholeness, right? And clean perception, which has you looking at the past, but not moving in that. You're moving forward on the Fool card, right? It's about having faith moving forward, but some of you could be spicing your life up and making some changes of, within yourself, okay? Anything else? Yeah, this is about not controlling the situation. It's like, here, universe, you can have your handcuffs back. I don't need these anymore because I trust in you and I have faith in you, and that is very, very key. Very, very key. It's going to be necessary. So perhaps it may be that you are more controlling within a relationship or situation. You are another person, but that's what seems to come through. I do want to pull a numerology card. Let's take a look at what wants to come through for that on your numerology. Okay, let's take a look. Current situation, Rebirth. Yeah. It's like you've got this opportunity to spring forward. Now, this is good confirmation, right? Especially after seeing the Fool card. So this is a rebirth. Now, this has to do with communication, of groundedness, right? Root chakra, throat chakra, right? So all forms of communication and expression, getting that grounded, right? It's a 16 card reducing to a 7, and have faith in this rebirth, okay? So for some of you, this could be a personal development, a rebirth, kind of like that tantric journey that you had seen at the very beginning here, and that prosperity coming through, right? This is an opportunity to have faith about moving forward, all right? Anything that the wellness cards want to say for Leo that's coming through, what is it, okay? Allowing. This is so cool, guys, because we just got those handcuffs, right? And now it's like getting rid of, it's like, universe, you can have these back. I'm going to allow things to take its course within a relationship or situation. So if you feel like you maybe had in the past, kind of felt like you were controlling in the past, which is what this is, that something was controlling, that could have been a way of how you dealt with things, or something, a situation in life that could have been a learned template from parenting or of some sort, or upbringing. But whatever the case may be, you're on a brand new journey, and now you're thinking differently. It's like, okay, now I'm going to allow, to see what happens as the Fool energy comes across, right? So I love this for you, Leo. I really love this for you. Let's take a look at this other person and see where they're at, okay? Where's this other person at? What do we get here? We've got the 7 of Pentacles, and then we've got the 6 of Swords. So the 7 of Pentacles, this and the 6 of Swords, this is about going through some sort of transition. So this other person on this other side, they're going through some sort of transition right now, okay? What they want to do is they want to invest in something that's going to have a rate of return that's coming back to them, right? And this is about transitioning from an old cycle and coming on top to a brand new cycle. Now they're leaving this part behind, but they haven't quite, the majority of the card is still here. So it's still about, in that transition period, not quite, free from everything. Otherwise this would be like a sun card or something, right? Or something similar, or breaking free. But this person is about investing into things that's going to get a rate of return back, right? And transitioning from putting up with anything less than that, right? Which it looks like this person used to do, but now it's awareness, and awareness has kicked in, and now it's about moving forward because growth has taken place, okay? So, and that's what the 6 is. Yeah, 6 of Swords could be dealing with an air sign or a earth sign, or a combination thereof, okay? Or they might be taking on that energy. But that's what I feel in terms of where they're at right now. Let's take a look at the Love Oracle and see what wants to come through for them. Anything else from the Love Oracle? What do we have? Reconciliation, okay? It looks like that they're letting something go, and they could be going through some sort of reconciliation. And this could be with one's self or with another person, but what this is talking about is that it's leaving the past in the past, not going back to the past, right? So it's leaving that behind, right? And the only way that something can work for those of you that might be acquainted with someone, might want to date someone that you might be aware of currently now, or had some sort of history with, is about leaving something in the past, that old energy in the past, okay? It's the only way. This person is thinking of reconciliation. Anything else that wants to come through here? Blocked ascension. So they're kind of been stagnant. So what they're doing is rerouting. Okay, so they had some cloudiness and they're rerouting. Okay, and they're focused on their wishes. They're focusing on their manifestation, wishes coming true, coming to fruition. Right. This is really beautiful energy. It's like being blocked. It's like going through a transition, leaving the past behind, rerouting, focusing on wishes. So they're really moving forward steadily. So this is really a good thing. Let's take a look at the wellness cards that wants to come through here for this other person, where they're at right now. Surprise. Okay, now this could be someone that might be coming your way. Now there's going to be, for this person, they may surprise you, or they will be surprised, okay, in a way that they wouldn't expect, okay? So that really is what's coming through. There's a twist of faith. It's like a gift of the universe that's coming through here. So they do get some sort of surprise. So cross-watcher, that's what's coming through. Either you're going to surprise this other person, could be around the full moon, okay? Could be around the full moon, all right? But through this transition here, that's what I get. Guys, and check out your moon manifesting candle too, and your gratitude candle. They're both, they come with some goodies, so you guys got to check it out. They're been amazing. I've I've got a whole shipment that's ready to go out tomorrow. I'm really excited about. So thank you all of you that have been purchasing. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. It has been so amazing. And I do use these all the time. So it's really great. But that's what's coming through here. Let's take a look at a numerology card for this other person. Let's take a look at what this is. Surprise. What do we get? I'm speechless. Oh my gosh, I'm speechless in San Diego, okay, not in Seattle, but here we go, love partnership, okay, so here's what's happening. There is a new opportunity for a love partnership. Now this could be an up-leveling of a partnership, an opportunity for a love partnership. It's a 26 card that reduces to an 8, and now it's a balance. It's now that infinity symbol. It's now things are balancing out, okay, so this could be a brand new love partnership. This could be an upgrade from a partnership. It could be completely brand new, right? But that's what this is talking about. So beautiful energy for this other person. It looks like there could be some equilibrium on that side. So let's take a look at what is the crux of the situation between you two here. Love partnership. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at what is the core issue at hand. All right. Let's take a look. 10 of Wands, letting go of the burdens, okay? King of Wands, it looks like a business owner, a fire sign. You would fall right into that, Leo. And then I get Strength card. Your card, Leo. Look at this. So we get the 10 of Wands, letting go of the burdens, right? And then we get a business owner, entrepreneur, business owner. Now this could also be someone that's a leader in their field as well. And then I get Strength card. So it's kind of like you're coming through. I almost feel this is shouting out, the majority, to both of you here, and primarily you, Leo, because I really feel because you're showing up twice, really strong, letting go of the burdens. Being that strong entrepreneur. This is the King of Wands, that visionary entrepreneur, having that vision of strength coming through, Leo energy. Okay, so you're showing right up in your own read of being in the crux of the situation, letting go of the burdens of the past. Now, this could be that one of you or both of you had something to let go. Okay, and when you do that, boom, right? So there's something that can really happen. So let's take a look at a little bit more. Let's take a look at the love oracle, Leo, and what wants to come through for you here. Okay, this is exciting because letting go of those burdens of the past frees you, right? And you become whole again, right? So I think this is really key. Okay, now you can make steps in momentum to move forward. Now it can happen. Nothing could happen until those burdens were released, right? And let's take a look a little bit deeper, because what I want to pull is what burdens that you had to let go. What is it that Leo needed to let go? I think it's some sort of burden. Now, it could have been that controlling thing that was coming up, guys, okay? That might resonate with you. And if it does resonate, note your comments below. And I'd say good job, because it's actually working. It's working really well. So what is it that Leo needs to be aware of in terms of surrendering? What do we get? Okay. Ooh. Okay, hold up. What does this other person need to do? This is interesting. Okay, so this person needs to surrender to their soul's path, their soul's growth, and this is about leveling up in terms of their soul, not from the outside in, but from the inside out, okay? And that's surrender to their soul's path, that spiritual path, and you could have a connection with this other person that way. Now, for you, Leo, we got surrender to non-action. Maybe you were the one in the relationship or situation, or in the dynamic of your dating, or the someone of interest that was making like that first, step, kind of creating that, right? And so in a sense, that is part of controlling and moving the relationship forward, taking on that masculine energy, right? So this is saying surrender to non-action. So for those of you that are coupled, or those of you that are not, or interested, surrender to non-action right now. This is saying be still, don't act, simply breathe, right? And focus on your own power and your own strength, and let others come to you. All right. So you heard it here. Sometimes strength is about doing the opposite of pushing forward. It's about stepping back. And that, my friends, takes a lot of strength, especially as a Leo, right? Because it's about creating. It's about, jumping to it. It is about taking, control of things. This is your lesson to be able to step back. So note your comments below. Ooh, right? I mean, that's what I'm feeling for you here. Let's take a look at what's going to help the situation. What's going to help the situation? What do we have? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, wealth and security is going to help, so that's key. And 4 of Swords, creating a happy home, harmony and balance, and getting the rest that you need. The rest is going to be key. So for both of you, getting the rest that you need and focus on your security, okay? For both sides, okay? So it's going to help the situation overall, okay? Getting the rest that you both need. You've been through some changes here, or, you know, one of you or both of you have gone through some big cycles, but it's about getting the rest to recuperate so you can move forward more effectively. So again, stepping back, breathing, right? And surrendering to non-action. And that is what's focus. That's what's going to focus on your own power. That is where your strength is going to come from, especially these next 2 weeks, especially. Okay, so that's what's going to help the situation. Okay, and that's what's going to bring in good vibrations. The Sun card. I was waiting for that to come out for you guys. Okay, that's what's going to help the situation and up level it to some good vibrations. Okay, now how can you make progress in the situation? How can you make progress? Okay. 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and what else do we have here? 5 of Wands. Okay, interesting. So the 5 of Swords talks about some sort of conflict, some sort of disagreement and despair. So this is the conflict, disagreement, and despair. Then we get the 7 of Wands, right? Moving forward, making progress, you know, continuing to persevere, right? And then we get the 5 of Wands coming through again, right? And this really talks to me about an opportunity just for you to fire energy. Both of these are fire energy, the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. But this is about, you know, having faith that you could overcome this conflict, right? And give me another one that's going to help the situation. 9 of Swords, to let go of the anxiety or despair in the situation, right? Letting go of anxiety and moving into the light, right? So let going of the anxiety of the situation, whether it's controlling or whatever, and you might have that anxiety built up in you, kind of like, I want to make a move, I want to make a move, and the universe says, catch yourself, surrender to non-action, okay? And that's what's going to help you make progress, the 9 of Swords. So that anxiety, step back and breathe, right? Become whole. Just really step back and breathe and own your power again. Own your power again, okay? That's what's coming through here. And what else? Yeah, and focus on manageable goals. There's a lot of successes that are opening for you, even in not only in love life but also in your work life. Okay, this is about focusing on that. So turn some steps into focusing on your dream, and then also combining the heart and the mind. What this is doing here is faster manifestation is coming into play with the heart and the mind union coming through here. So this is saying, focus on the mind and the heart, not just one or the other. Bring them together to unite, because that is going to bring forth faster manifestation and higher vibration. Okay, so that's what I feel that's coming through for you here. All right. So for those of you that are looking to manifest, we've got a full moon that's happening at the end of the month on the 24th. In Aquarius. And with that being said, it's about time to celebrate your wins and let go of the mistakes and take away and move forward with those learnings, right? So that's going to be key. So definitely get your manifesting on, all right? And letting go of pride. Leo in the pride, right? Oh my gosh, guys. So yeah, letting this go. Focus on your spiritual, connection, and that's going to root you. Root chakra, crown chakra. So this is really going to help you incredibly. Your third eye. I think all up here is really your connection with Source is going to help you stay grounded in your root chakra, right? And it's a 19 card reducing to a 10. Good job, because this is coming to fruition. It reduces to a 10, which means that you've achieved this. You've let go of any sort of pride in the situation, right? And then brings forth that new beginning, which really talks about that Fool card we saw there. Okay, all right, guys. I hope this resonates with you in some way, shape, or form. Note your comments below. I'm sending you lots of love and light. I'm not doing extended on these last 3 because I want to get these out for you here, but I will focus on that for next month. So I'm sending you lots of love and light. And until next time, namaste.